Hi, I'm going to teach you how to make a basic slime recipe. So first you need Elmer's white glue, but you can also use glitter glue for Elmer's or Elmer's clear glue. And then Elmer's is the best type of glue to use because it's like if you use other types of glue, something bad might happen. And then we're going to be using a measuring cup, and we're going to be using 1 cup of glue for this recipe. And then food dye is optional, and we're only using 1 color. And then baking soda, you need this. And then you need a 1/4 teaspoon. And if you're making 1 cup, you put 1 in there and dump it in. And then it's same, and then if you're making 2 cups, you put 2 in. And then you're also going to need contact solution, but it has to have boric acid in it, otherwise your slime's going to turn out weird. And then you also need a measuring cup, and then you need to put 5 ounces in of this, and then you need a spoon to mix all the ingredients, and you need a bowl to put all the ingredients in. You need a paper towel to, if you make a mess, you can wipe it up, and you need a placemat for when you play with the slime. For the first step of making the slime, you pour in the 1 cup of glue, and then try to scrape as much off from the sides. For the second step, you're going to need to get any type of food coloring, and it's important you add it in at this point because something might happen, and then you should add 1 to 2 drops. Then you mix it. For the third step, you're going to need a 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, and you add it in little by little. Then you mix it up, and then you keep adding it, and then you add the rest. So for the fourth step, after you finished putting all the baking soda in and mixed it up really good, the fourth step is you don't add all 5 ounces, you add a little bit by a little bit of contact solution. Then you mix it, and you put in more after you mix it all up. So as you can see, I added all of the contact solution, and now it's starting to form. And then at this point, you might need to add a little more. So then you just do a little squirt, and then keep mixing it. And then if it's still sticky, add a little bit more. So at this point now, it's coming off the side, so that's how you know you have the correct amount of activator. As you can see, it's almost ready. And at this point, you might need to add a little more. So then just add like a touch more, and then mix it up. And then it should be almost not stick to the container at all, or bowl. So now it's at this point, it's time to take it out. And if it's still kind of sticky, you get some of the activator, put some on your hands, mix it together on your hands, and then you can keep playing with the slime. So at this point, you can see it's still sticky, so you might have to ask your parents to put some on your hands, and then put some on the slime. So then, once that happens, you should almost be done. once your parents help you with it, it should almost be done. And then you knead it together. So you float it on top. You can stretch it.
Not stick in your hand.
Poke it. Do all sorts of things with it. At this point, you can see that it's done. And if you ever want to add extras, you can add scents, which you would add after you do the food coloring. Glitter, which you would add at the end. And fishbowl beads you would add in the middle, like of when it's getting ready and when it's almost done. I'm going to show you some fun things you can do with your slime when you're done. So the first thing is poking. You just take your fingers and do this in the slime. And then you can just smush it. And then if you want to make a swirl, you stretch the slime out, then connect the two ends, and then make it into something like that, and then squish it. And then the one I find the funnest, which is a bubble, you grab the slime, make it stretch out, and make a bubble. And then the funnest part is when you pop it. So, once you finish playing with it, you can get a container from your parents, and then make sure the slime can fit in it. So then you can put it in, and the reason you want to keep it in a container is because if you leave it out, it's going to get dried out. So yeah. Thanks for watching my video. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you. Bye.